Hello, it's Tom and welcome to SoftTalk ASMR. Chance for you to relax, be present, allow yourself to be in the moment. And being in the moment is really what I want to talk to you about. Let's just bring this a little bit closer. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I felt that because I've been very, very, very ill in the past with anxiety related problems, I'm not blowing my trumpet, and this isn't from ego, but I just felt that I would like to share what I have actually found useful, to share on that knowledge to you. Now, the current global situation of where we're all at, self-isolation, and obviously those that do still have to work, I know this is bringing on anxiety amongst society, and I fully understand why. So if you are finding you're getting so in your head and your headspace is getting too much holding on to gripping thoughts and following anxious patterns, the energy of that pattern of the anxiety, then stick around. I'll talk through some things which I think will really help. I feel like I want to do some BSL, some things to help you. So my name's Tom, and welcome to SoftTalk ASMR. And this channel is all about slowing down, being gentle with yourself, allowing yourself that opportunity to be present. By that I mean being mindful. And I remember some years ago I got a book. I'll show you it here. It's in the corner of my room because I don't really refer to it anymore. But about 3 years ago, when I was getting incredibly anxious day after day, moment after moment, the health authority, the person I spoke to, recommended this book, and I found this whole word mindfulness to be rather something that I just felt I couldn't grasp, I couldn't get to. It felt like it was something that I wasn't able to participate in, to get into that energy, if you like, of the mindfulness. And by that I mean the energy of just completely getting into that, what they say in the book. So unfortunately I suppose I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn through my own experiences of this gripping hold that anxiety was having on me. And it was terrible. If you look back to some of my early videos on this channel, you will see how I became very much gripped by sensitization. And I would say that sensitization is another strand of anxiety. And from my own experience, I've realized if you don't try and help yourself reduce the anxiety, that pattern in your body and your mind and your emotions, then it does unfortunately lead to something called sensitization. And that's where panic attacks are just being sparked off, and noises are all your senses are really raw and aroused in such a detrimental way. And I don't wish anybody to have to go through the experiences of sensitization, because that is anxiety at its extreme. If you're wondering what sensitization is, I've got videos in my channel about that, so you're welcome to look through further. But today's video is really, and I've done a lot of research. When I say research, from here, 2 pages which I've just been writing little moments, and perhaps this leads me to my the very first thing which I found helped me get on top of anxiety. And what does A stand for? Well, A doesn't stand just for anxiety. A stands for acceptance. And I would say that whatever the anxiety is, whatever level of anxiety you are feeling, do not resist it. Do not keep fighting it. You don't have to keep trying to hold it all together. Don't do that. There's no need. I've found every time I was resisting the thoughts in my mind, the feelings in my body, the completely blown out of proportion feelings, before I could even get into rationalizing it and rational thinking, A is for acceptance. So I urge anybody that is suffering with anxiety, just accept the here and now, accept what you are going through. Yes, it's unpleasant. Yes, it is probably quite scary. Yes, you're so in your head, you feel like you've disconnected from your body. I get it. Accept it. Do not resist it, and certainly do not push against it. Don't push against it. Pushing is resistance, and when you're pushing against something, it's just going to push back, isn't it? I know there are people of a belief, oh, you've got to push it, you've got to man up and do all this. No, that is not, from my experience, it doesn't work. It might sound great. Oh, you've got to fight it, you've got to push it. Don't fight it, don't push it. Accept it. Accept. And that's probably the biggest thing that I learnt that was key to dealing with anxiety. Really think about that now. Really think about it. Accept what is going on in your head, the feelings in your body, your emotions. Accept them. Do not fight them. Do not resist them. Do not push. Do not push against them. The moment you start to accept, your whole being will start to realise, I don't need to keep flooding the chemicals, the adrenaline rush. I don't need to keep allowing these muscles to all tighten up and the chest to get all in. It's all about acceptance. And once you accept, you can begin to let go, which really is now where I'm now going to put you into these 2 pages, and I'm not going to rush this, so I'll probably spend about half an hour on this video. We're 9 minutes in. I've got here anxiety, my helpful tips. I've got lots to help here. First of all, there are many activities of therapeutic quality that you can allow your being, your body, your mind, your emotions to resonate with. Music is a beautiful one. Find those tunes which create that vibration, that pattern within you of joy, joyous feelings and those tingles and that love. And that will bring your vibration up, and it will help release those chemicals in your body, in your mind, in your brain, that will start to relax. Be creative. There's been a lot of studies, there's a lot said that being creative, that creative flow, again, is getting that pattern, that emotion moving and shifting and projecting out. And if you've seen some of my videos on this channel, you'll know how much I love painting and how much I love art. So there's something to think about. Art absorbs time. It absorbs the time into the painting and the time that's all around you. You can spend so much time just whittling away, working away a piece of art. I mentioned whittling, didn't I? That's interesting. It brings me to this. I wasn't going to show you this. I didn't think to show you this, but I'm going to show you this. Whittling. Whittling? It's the word from, isn't it? Whittling. This is a piece of oak. MMXX. I did that at the beginning of January, so there's a little bit of whittling there. That's come through. Okay, I've mentioned when we're anxious, when anxiety comes in, you can feel it in your body, but essentially it is, you've got too much into your head. It's important you get out of your head space and back into your body. Exercise, for obvious reasons, it's not ideal going out. I know the government here in the UK is saying we can get one piece of exercise a day, go out. But if you feel, or if you are in complete self-isolation, jog on the spot in your room if you can. A little bit of jogging. Use that. If you've got a smartphone, it'll have an app. You can count the steps. Get to 1,000. Just jogging, get up to 1,000. You'll soon do it. You'll soon achieve that. I've put in jogging is brilliant. I also have found, and I have done this quite a lot, Tai Chi and Qigong, allowing to feel that Qi, the energy that's all around us and within us. Beautiful, calming activity. Look up Tai Chi and Qigong. It's not as hard as it looks. It's not as hard as it looks. And I've got a video demonstration on my channel of Tai Chi. Yoga. If you've got a yoga bolster, ideal. I've got a yoga bolster downstairs. That's a very gentle way of getting the flow, getting everything flowing again. And the waterfall is one I like to do, where I lie on the back with the bolster under my hips and legs up in the air. That's a great one. That's an excellent activity. I've put here Reiki or Reiki. Again, have a look at my videos. I've got Reiki videos on my channel, and there's some brilliant Reiki ASMR artist channels out there. Sarah Louise Tilsley, Neil Cooper, all very, very, very good, and very, very pleasant people, very kind people. Again, ASMR. I never knew what ASMR was 3 years ago, but I realised I needed something to help me feel grounded and steady and calm. And sometimes it is just rather lovely to hear a gentle, kind voice, isn't it? Just allowing that delicate, soothing, really rather pleasant voice, calming, gentle, soft talk narration, which is why I picked the name Soft Talk. I feel it's important that we do allow ourselves time just a little bit of time to gently melt into the moment. See what I did there? By the way, if you want to write some of these down, these ideas, and then you can look back, and if it's something that you feel might resonate with you or is clearly resonating with you, then do it. Trust your instinct. Trust your inner world, your inner being. It's there. It's helping you. Okay. Get into nature. Listen to the birdsong, the fresh air in the garden. Beautiful. That's if you have got a garden. Fully understand not all of us have that luxury. I mentioned in a video I filmed earlier today, I showed barefoot walking. Barefoot walking. Really connect with the land we're on. Again, look up videos on my channel. You'll see me doing that back last summer. Really allowing that flow of energy, really feel it and work it through. And all this is calming. It's getting you out of that headspace, back into your body. Back into your body. And I will just say now, although we feel it is our head that is running the show, well, it is, but really deep down, it's the heart that runs the show. It's the heart space. And if you can work that feeling, that connection of getting back into your heart space, feeling the joy and the love, the beauty, connect with it. It's rich, it's beautiful, it's divine, and it's great. Light a candle. Yes, now, back last year, when I was still very sensitized by triggers of anxiety was still grabbing me, I would light a candle. It's quite simply a plain candle. Try it now. Light the candle, put it at the end of your room, and just gently just close your eyes and then just open them very slightly and just watch that flame. And then as you breathe in, I like to do 4-5-5 breathing. Now, I don't know anybody else that has written about 4-5-5 breathing, but I feel it is more achievable. A lot of people talk about 4-7-8 and 3-3-6. By that I mean the seconds. So I breathe in for 4, I hold for 5, and I project out for 5. And then there's a pause, and then I breathe in for 4. So breathe in for 4. Pause for 5. Breathe out for 5. A little pause. Breathe in for 4 again. Hold for 5. Breathe out for 5. And that is parasympathetic response, getting your body back into that. Now, I've mentioned meditation, which leads me to this. Rest, rejuvenate. I use oracle cards. I have many of them. A lot of Carl Gray and also I got Carl Gray and I've got the Amanda Ellis one, the Metatron one, the Mark Bielski Angels. I've got many of these, and sometimes I like to just connect with these because I feel it does prompt me. It makes an awareness, and really this is what it is all about. It's having awareness. So mindfulness, for me, that word, I find the word itself hard to grasp because I felt people are made out as if it was something easy to get into and grasp, and I felt I couldn't, but I've done it my own way, and I just call it being present, awareness, finding stillness, rest and rejuvenate. If you can do 30 minutes every day, I like to do it about 6 p.m. of an evening. To sit upright like that chap in the picture. And yesterday I did a good 40 minutes and I felt this area here, the ajna, some warm tingles that my body felt. It was in the moment, a lovely warmth all around me. I felt protected and held. There is something in meditation. 3 years ago, I thought meditation was just something monks did, people with orange robes with shaven heads. How wrong was I to have that assumption there? Meditation is the word. Just get into the meditation, and the best way to do it, just slow your breathing down. Once you slow your breathing down, breathe in the colours of the rainbow. In other words, you're working through the 7 main chakras. So you breathe in red, and you breathe out and project and visualize a lovely red coming around you, and then you breathe in the orange and project that out, and breathe in the yellow, project that out, and breathe in the green and project that out. Breathe in the blue and project that out, and breathe in the indigo and project that out, and breathe in the violet and project that out. And then invite silver and gold and white, and just ask, please may I receive the best protection, the best that the universe can offer right now. And it will. Once you get into meditation, it is this lovely feeling up here of warmth. Yes, you will perhaps suddenly visualize, I see a lot of birds, always seeing birds, crows, eagles. I see a lot of birds. Could be because I'm an air sign that's helping me feel carried, I don't know. Meditation does really help. It is quite simply, to me, awareness of sleep, really. It's like being asleep, but it's awareness. You're still conscious, you're still awake. And I can quite happily stay in meditation, and I'll tell you now, sometimes I don't want to come out of it. Have you ever had that experience, those of you that meditate? I don't want to come out of this. But something tells you, I've better check what time it is, or I've got something to do, so I better see what the time is, or I've got to get something to eat, have dinner. Meditation is key. If you can do 30 minutes a day, that will really help calm your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body. That will help heal. It will heal the pattern of the anxiety that's within you. It will heal it. Positive intent, bringing in intent, raising your vibration, allowing yourself to say, I am safe, I am here, and be so very grateful. Be very grateful about that. Hobbies, little projects, get that great sense of achievement. My camera is downstairs, but I've been doing a lot of photography. I've got this most beautiful photo of a blue tit and a dunnock and a robin yesterday morning. I've got this camera, you can get it on, go on Zoom and zoom right in. Oh, it's lovely. And I now know, I can tell you now, I now know what a blue tit sounds like. There is something to be said about the animal kingdom, about the animal world, and you've seen my videos probably of Billy Morgan the cat and Callum, my Westie dog. look after the animals and they will look after you. A therapeutic feeling of just petting a mammal, petting your dog or your cat. So yeah, hobbies, photography, doing little projects. Yeah, I've been digging out all of my old model railway. A bit of a platform, a tree. Got the buffer stops here. The old lemur carriages. All sorts. Allow yourself to get into a hobby again. You'll soon realise your focus is on something else. And once your body starts to feel, I'm enjoying this activity, it will calm down. It will calm down. Before I forget, close your eyes a second. Just close your eyes. Relax, relax, relax. Isn't that lovely? Wind chime, that's the earth chime. So I mentioned visualize wellness. Co-create, visualize wellness. That's what Louise Hay always said. The metaphysical affirmations. I am beautiful. Say it in the mirror now. I am beautiful. I am loved. I'm doing so well. Bring your vibration up. Hold the space. I'm here. I'm grateful. I'm holding this space now and I'm proud to be here. Thank you. There are many things we can do to help ourselves. I shall carry on reading. Eating dark chocolate. It's a very grounding thing, dark chocolate. If you can get the 60 or 70% chocolate, that's great. Yeah, I've mentioned the barefoot on the grass, feeling the connection with Mother Nature. Cacao powder. Instead of tea or coffee, drink this. It's just a powder. That is very calming, very grounding. It allows you to get back into your body and out of that headspace that is just, no, bring yourself back into your body. And you can. Crystals, the energy of crystals. Hematite. Smoky quartz, excellent for grounding. For anxiety, lepidolite. Celestite. If it's really bad in your head and you're feeling really scrambled, herkimer. Aromatherapy scents, the relaxation of aromatherapy, the oils, ylang ylang. Pour some of that into a bath and have a bath. I always say my anxiety will instantly reduce by at least 50%, at least, the moment I step into a bath and realise with all this lovely relaxing water. Very cleansing and healing, isn't it, water? Cuddle fluffy toys. Where's my little Callum? Here he is. This is on my pillow of a night. Scented candles, again, they tend to relax me. I feel quite dozy with scented candles. But yeah, rational thinking, being mindful, that awareness of where you are, you're safe. You're at home, hopefully, you're safe. You're here, you're in your safe space, your little haven. Always remember that, you are safe. Being present in the now, just really absorbing and melting into that, the now, I'm here now, these things, these thoughts that are in your head. No, I am here now and I am empowered, and bring up that empowerment into you. Oh yeah, bijas, B-I-J-A-S. They're little mantras that you can say working through your chakras. Look up them, BIJAS. Highly recommend saying those. But just be kind to yourself. Slow down and really just say, I'm going to relax now. Relax, relax, relax. So there are many things I've mentioned here. Having gratitude towards life, thanking for being here. There's so many things we can do. You can heal, we can all heal ourselves. We are very, very powerful beings, very powerful. But I will just say once again, accept, accept, accept. Do not push against anxiety. Do not resist it. You watch, start accepting it. It loses its power. The anxiety loses its power. Tell me, write a comment, try this. Tell me. So I'm very, very grateful to you all. Like I say, there are many channels on there about anxiety. Look at what other people are offering, their advice, but don't resist it. Don't fight against it. I wish you well. Keep in touch. And as ever, loving kindness. Stay safe. Keep well. Talk to you soon.